guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I have filmed, and I feel like I say that a lot, but I was gone for about a month. That's why I'm making this video. I wanted to just get ready and tell you guys where I've been, what I've been up to, and why I was gone for so long. So I feel like this video is gonna be pretty long, so grab a snack, get your makeup, get ready with me, get ready with me, you know what I'm saying? And let's get started. I don't know why my head is tilting like all the way down here, but okay, so before we get into the function, let me just clip my hair back real quick. All right, let's get started. So I already moisturized my face using the NXN Zero Gravity Whipped Day Cream, and this is what it looks like. I got this using Daisy Marquez's code. You can go to their website, I'll link it down below, and you get your first order free. All you have to pay for is the shipping. So I use Daisy's code. I don't have a code myself, but I used her code, and I think she gets commission off of that. I don't know, but this is a really good day cream, especially for people with oily skin. So now I'm going in with the No Pore Blem Primer by Touch in Seoul. This is a Korean brand. Smells really nice, feels really nice, and this is what I've been using lately. So I just like to put this sort of in the center of my face, and it does a really good job of like filling in my pores and blurring out my skin, so I like that. For foundation, I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and I'm in the shade Sand. I really love this foundation. I used to use it all the time, and then I ran out of it and I never just repurchased it, but I really love this one. As you can see, just covers everything. I love it. So the way that I like to apply it is just sort of use my finger to put it everywhere. I know a lot of people use like an actual foundation brush to do this, but I don't know, I just feel like that's an extra brush for no reason, and I feel like my finger disperses it nicely. And then I'll just grab whatever's left on my hand and just start pouncing it in. I'm sure you guys noticed, but I went lighter with my hair again. I had black hair for probably about a month, and I just wasn't feeling it. I just love this foundation so much. It covers my skin beautifully without making it look super matte or super dewy. It's just that perfect skin-like finish. I love it. So without even realizing it, I was kind of like off-put by Tarte Shape Tape, ever since the whole foundation launch fail that they had. I just haven't been reaching for it. I'm just like, no, I don't want to use you. I don't want to support you. So I've been using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer again. I got this a while ago. It's probably expired, but I still love it. I think it covers beautifully. It's a nice, thick formula, which I know a lot of people are not a fan of, but for when I want it to be like super flawless and stuff, I like this concealer. So I just like to blend out the edges first, just like so, just to kind of mesh it in with the foundation, because there's still foundation on the sponge. So I like to kind of use that to blend out the edges first on both sides, just like so. And then I'll start going in and barely tapping out the inner corner. I'm sorry guys, I know I make a really unattractive face when I do this, but I think it's impossible to make a pretty face while blending out your concealer. I forgot how much I love this concealer. See how it just like brightens up that area while covering the dark circles? I know you can still see that little line right there, but that's just because my eyes are sunken in a little bit, and concealer is not gonna help that. But I still love it. I love this concealer. I think I stopped using it when Shape Tape came out because that was just a game changer. I'm really disappointed in Tarte, y'all. I don't want to go on about that because pretty much everyone said the same thing, and I feel the same way, but Tarte already added the 5 more shades to both the matte formula and the hydrating formula, but I don't feel like I want it anymore. All right, to set the under eye, you guys know I love my Maybelline Fit Me Powder. I'm in the shade Light Medium. I need to go pick up another one of these because I'm already almost out, but oh my god, I love this one. Look at the difference. It's very subtle, but it does a very good job. I prefer it over Laura Mercier, which I know I used to be obsessed with that before this came out, but look at the difference here. Like, it takes away all the shine and it just blurs out that under eye. Just makes it look like there's a filter or like it's airbrush. And then whatever's left, I like to just go in my smile lines, on my chin, and my upper lip. Okay, now I'm just priming the lid using some more concealer. You guys know I love concealer over actual eye primers. Now I'm just taking my Sigma 3D HD precision brush, and it's like a mini, I don't know, it's a cool shape, I like it. But I'm just using that to blend out my concealer. So I'm getting a lot of requests to use the Huda Beauty palette, the Rose Gold edition, which was her first eyeshadow palette. And I know this one is being discontinued, I think, so I want to use this as quick as possible so that you guys can get your hands on it if you still want it. But I'm taking the shade Shy, which is this like kind of pastel pink, and I'm just going to press that into my crease. And I didn't set my lid just so that we get more pigmentation out of these shades. So I'm just gonna place it like that first. Now I'm just using whatever's left on the brush to kind of blend it out. Just like that, so it's like really blown out and smoky looking now. Now I'm taking this Sigma Diffuse Crease E38 brush, which is just like a small crease brush. And I'm gonna take a little bit of henna and Bossy, I think, and just mix those together and put that in the outer V and kind of below that Shy shade. So I'm starting off on the outer portion and I'm just gonna start dragging it in. Okay, that was a little bit darker than I anticipated, but it's okay. It's okay, we'll go with it. Now I'm just going back in with the shade Shy, and I'm going to kind of lighten up this look. It's getting a little too dark for me, so I'm just gonna lighten it up. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. All right, so that's it for the eyes for now. I don't know if I wanna do a wing. Do I wanna do a wing? Now I'm just gonna take my Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. I got the little sample size, and I'm going to coat my lashes. I really like this, but I don't think I would go out and buy the full size just because, I don't know, I feel like mascara is one thing that I will never spend money on high end, just because there's so many good options in the drugstore, and I go through mascara like water. Like, I go through them so quickly that I don't feel like I want to go and spend the money on it. Now I'm going to put the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in the shade Blackest Black on my waterline and my tight line, and then I'm going to smoke it out later. But the way that I like to do this is use this silicone brush. I don't remember what video I use these in, but this is one that I still use today, and I just kind of go like swoop, and it's done. All right, so now I'm just going to mix Shy and henna on this MAC 233 brush, and I'm gonna go underneath the lash line and just kind of press it under there. Now I'm going in with the Morphe M507, and I'm gonna take some Shy and just kind of smoke that out. Alright, and while I'm letting my lashes dry, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer in the shade Deep Brown. And I love this brow pencil because of the triangular shape. I feel like I can fill in my brows so much quicker, and it's just so much easier than going in with my Benefit pomade. Don't get me wrong, I love that pomade, but this is just so much easier and so much quicker. So these lashes are from Walgreens. I can't remember the names, but I'll put them down below. I'm pretty sure they're from Ardell, but love these lashes. They're so pretty. I'm just gonna go put some mascara on my lower lashes. I finally restocked on my Laura Mercier bronzer in the number 4. You guys know this is one of my favorite bronzers in the world. I love it, and I finally restocked, so I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks. I haven't really been into contouring just because I don't really care to look, you know, I just want to look bronzy and glowy, and I feel like bronzer kind of contours at the same time, so I don't know, I haven't really been contouring much. I've just been sticking with bronzing. And then for my nose contour, you guys know the Dynamic Duo, this brush that has no name, and my Hoola bronzer. And I'm just going to do my regular nose contouring routine. So I don't know about you guys, but January was such a long month. Like it felt like a year long. Like I went into the new year thinking, you know, this is gonna be a great year. We're gonna get shit done. It's gonna be a great year. And then January hit and I was just like, can this be over already? I feel like everybody's vibe was just off and it was just a depressing month altogether. And I think that's just part of the reason why I didn't feel like filming. By the way, I'm going in with the Mellow Wine blush from Wet n Wild. Mine's kind of broken, but I'm going in with this blush. So yeah, that's why I feel like I wasn't really in the mood to film either. I just didn't feel like myself, I guess. Whoa, I just put on a lot of blush. So I'm taking some pretty hard classes this semester and it's a lot of work. Like, you know what I hate? When professors make everything online and there's like no point of going to class, and then they say that attendance is mandatory and they take attendance every class. I hate that because you know what? You put the PowerPoints online. All the homework is due online. Why do I have to come to class? What is the point? To hear you read the PowerPoints? I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate school and I'm thankful that we are able to go and stuff, but I just want to get my money's worth. You know, if I'm paying you thousands of dollars in tuition for you to just read PowerPoints that are already online, what is the point? Anyways, I'm going back to my trusty Nicole Guerriero palette. I feel like I just kind of fell off of this for a while, but I'm back on it. I just found it again. And I'm going in with the shade Glow Getter, and I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my cheeks. And oh my god, this is such a good palette. And then also some on my forehead. And a lot of people say that this palette is too glittery, but I don't know, on me it looks really nice and like wet looking. Especially if you spray your face after, which I will do in a minute. It looks really nice and dewy and just natural. So I like this palette. Now I'm just gonna take my MAC 234 brush and I'm gonna go in with Kitty Cat and a little bit of Glow Getter. Tap it off and go in my inner corner and also on the brow bone. All right guys, so I think we're almost done. We just have to do the lips. But first I'm going to spray my face with this Clinique Moisture Surge face spray. I also got this like in the Sephora thing for the 100-point things, and I like it so far. I think I'm gonna go buy the full size one because it's really nice and hydrating. So I'm just going to spray my face, and this is what really makes the highlight seep into the skin and it just makes everything look so glowy. So I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite lip liners. This is the Kylie Brown Sugar lip liner. I need to get another one, but they're just pricey. Okay, and I know that looks a little too brown for this eye look, but this is my go-to nude lip, by the way, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. So I start off with the Kylie Brown Sugar lip liner. That's what it's called. Then I'm gonna go in with MAC Soar lip liner and just kind of go over it roughly. And this is what's gonna kind of pink it up a little bit. And then I go in with two of the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipsticks. One is in the shade Amazonian and the other is in the shade Loyalist. And this is what they look like. So I first go in with Amazonian, which is the darker nude. And you can stop here. This is a really pretty nude, but whenever I do my nude lips, I like to kind of give it that ombre look so that my lips look a little bit bigger and poutier. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Loyalist, which is a really, really pale pink, especially for my skin tone. And I just put it in the center. So I put it in the center of the bottom lip and then I press my lips together like this. So it kind of transfers, and then I'll put a little bit more. And then I take my finger and I just kind of press it out so that it blends nicely. Alright you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and getting ready with me. I know I didn't really have a lot to share, but you know, I had a few things. To tell you guys. But that is all that I have to say, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.